Welcome to Just Outside Seattle. And these are the ingredients for my garlic bread baked ziti. I'm Corey Peterson, and I'm really excited to be bringing it to you. Okay, I'm just about to get the ziti out after I have boiled it roughly 10 minutes. My timer's just about to go off, so I'm going to circumvent that. Perfect. And here we go. Hope you put a little bit of the oil and a little bit of seasonings in there. Garlic powder, salt, chicken stock, something to make the noodles taste real good. I'm going to let those sit and rest, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, and now we're ready to assemble it. I hope I got a good shot there, because I only get to do this once. So, you layer half of your ziti noodles along the bottom of your baking dish. Now, usually I would have a different baking dish, but I'm kind of in transition right now, and I checked the bottom and it says ovenware. So about half your noodles go on the bottom. And then I do the sauce. Almost. Ah, the pop. There we go. Okay. So you pour half your sauce over the noodles on the bottom. There we go. Just gotta eyeball it. I wish you would smell a vision in here. It is so good. I just want to make sure I'm following the instructions I put on the recipe, if you're wondering what the big gaps are. So half your meat is sprinkled across the top. And then, oh, we have an errant piece of cream cheese. I didn't even know that was there. Alrighty, so now we take half the garlic, minced garlic. And you can put as much or as little garlic as you want. I went for 2 big old cloves because I love garlic. And I did half pretty big onion. Big on the medium, medium side, but kind of big. And I did about half of it. But like if you're not a big fan of onion and garlic, you can scale it back a little. This is a very easy dish to tailor to what you like. So now you take all your cream cheese and you put it here in the middle. And you try to spread it out as much as possible. While it bakes, it'll kind of settle, but you don't want to count on that. Go ahead and spread it out. Get your hands in there. Now, I softened it. You might find leaving it cold, it might be a little bit easier and not stick together so much, but that's up to you. I think doing it at room temperature spreads out a little better. Okay. Let me tell you, when you cut into that, and you get that big thick layer of cream cheese in the middle, oh yes, oh yes. Now you can layer the rest of it however you like, but I'm going to go in reverse. Oh, there we go. That would be the garlic and onion mixture. Everything, get it all out of there. And then the meat. I think I went a little happy on the meat. No, there's a little more. Okay. So I got a little more on the bottom than I did on the top, but I didn't. And then the rest of the sauce. Okay. Go. And then, of course, the rest of the noodles, which I did douse these with a little bit of oil right when they came out so they don't stick together. They can sit around a little bit and they don't stick together too bad. Alright. That's the layering. I'll give you a good look at it. So it's almost to the top of the bowl. And we're going to make basically croutons, but we're not going to cook them separate. We're going to cook them on top of the layers. Alright. Just doing a little positioning there. Get some dishes out of the way. And we got the breadcrumbs right there. I use Texas toast. It's really good. You can use French bread, anything you want. And take 1.5 ounces of oil, hopefully olive oil if you got it. I don't. I have vegetable oil. That's okay. It'll still do the job. And then I've got my onion powder, pinch of dill weed, and my parsley flakes right there. Just sprinkle it over the top. And again, this is one where you get in with your hands. And you just go ahead and mix it about until it's good and covered. If you feel you need just a pinch more oil, you can. I was toying with the idea of going up to 2 ounces. In fact, I started with 3 ounces and I realized that was way too much. So, you know, somewhere in the 1.5 to 2 ounce range should work for you. Okay, now these are coated well. And what I do is take some of the cheese, the mozzarella, and put it across on the bottom, maybe up to 1/3, 1/4 or 1/3 of it. You just want it to stick down real good to your noodles. And then we dump all of the bread mixture, your raw croutons, if you will. Raw croutons, yum, 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 your garlic bread. Okay, and then you take all the rest of the cheese, and as you can see, we've gotten all the way to the top of the bowl, so you don't have to worry about it kind of burning to the sides or anything. It's going to be almost bubbling over. Get all the cheese out there. Spread it around as well as you can. You want some bread poking out, though, because you don't want it to be real soggy. You want it to be a little bit crisp. And then for just a little bit of kick, I like to get a little bit of sharp cheddar. This is just a tiny bit, like maybe 1/2 ounce to 1 ounce. Not very much. But I find it gives it a nice little pickup, just like the smoked sausage and it's chicken sausage will compete against the cream in the vodka sauce and the cream cheese and make it a very good taste. Now, let's get a good look at that. Oh yeah. So now we bake this for about 25 to 30 minutes at 325 degrees. And I will be back at you when it's golden brown. It is done. Golden brown, a little crunchy on top. Oh yeah. Oh. Let's get a good look at that. Oh. Alright. I just had to get this view of it because it's so good I couldn't do a still shot. A nice sharp instrument, a nice sharp spatula is going to help you do the work. And then I think a spoon does the job a little better than that big old spatula. Oh. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to have to try that. Definitely. Alright. Okay, this is it. It looks so good. I'm Corey Peterson. I am just outside of Seattle, and this has been my garlic bread baked ziti. And I'm a real woman of Philadelphia. Pick me, pick me!